Hey. Is it kind of fuzzy? Or am I kind of fuzzy? I put a Didinium clip. It's like a little filter so you can see in my flame when I'm working. So let me know if this live looks like it has a fuzzy filter on it because of that clip. I'm going to make a Sherlock though. I got a custom order for a Sherlock over the night. Happy Memorial Day too. Thank you for everybody that has served. I've got 20% off my website going on right now, so check out high5.glass. Snag a pipe for cheap. Not cheap, but better deal. Alright. I've had these glasses for like 15 years. Remember when these were in style? Yeah, that's what I still wear. Hey! How's it going? Oh, your fave. Thank you. Israel, what's up? Not much. So like I said in the beginning, I don't know if you guys missed it, I've got a little filter on my camera, so you should be able to see the glass melting in the torch in this video today. Hopefully. We'll see how that goes. I've never done a live with that filter on. So I've got the end of a 5-foot tube heated up in my annealer. I'm just going to melt down this a little bit and then pour some frit on the inside. I got an order for a green and black frit Sherlock, so that's what we're going to do. Hopefully you can see me working in the flame. It would help if you could see the flame. So I'm just going to roll the end down, taper it down a little more. And this is just graphite. Alright, now I have like a manageable hole that I can dump frit into. Just rolled it down just a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, I'm going to close it up later. So I've got green frit, and then I've got some black frit. I'm going to start with the black. This is black, right? Yes. Black will be the mouthpiece because this end will be the mouthpiece. And I'm just going to get it really freaking hot in the flame until all that frit or crushed color sticks to the walls on the inside. And then I'll move on to the green. And sometimes I like to stick a tool right here just so it's not so much force on my right hand all the time. And if I stop, I'm just trying to get it back on center. I add a little more black. The black is transparent, so I want to have a good layer so it's nice and black. Onto the green. You can see how it just like rolls in there. And then when I heat it up, it all sticks inside. Okay, so my tube It gets pretty wonky, and that's fine. I'll fix it after I add all the frit. Everybody's having a good holiday. I don't know why I didn't take a long weekend. I guess I kind of took Friday off, so I can't complain. I get to make my own schedule all the time. Alright, we're almost got it filled with color. I just have to put a little bit of black in the end, and then I can start shaping up the pipe. And I'm going to roll it on this graphite pad to get rid of its wonkiness. So I'm going to get it all nice and even hot. And I'm not really pushing, I'm just kind of letting it all fall back together. That looks a little bit more manageable. Alright, tiny bit more black, then I'll close up the hole at the end. Alright, now I'm going to roll that hole shut and start shaping the Sherlock. Handles on it. I'm gonna heat this end up that's cold right now and taper down where the mouthpiece is gonna be. And then once I have that down, I'm gonna section off the Sherlock into mouthpiece, center, and bowl part. So that's the next few steps. So mouthpiece first. I like to do the mouthpiece first because then that'll be centered, and then working that way everything should be on center if I start centered. That makes sense. Alright, there's the mouthpiece. Now it's time to section it off. Here is the mouthpiece. I'll round it out after I section out the bowl part. Can you see? Yeah, you can see on the flame better. That's awesome. I like that. look at it. I'm waiting to see a clear wall around the color. Alright, now that everything is sectioned, I'm going to round out that mouthpiece. Everything is sectioned off. I have a round mouthpiece, got a middle, and then that bowl end I need to round out now. So I'm going to chop off this handle and make that nice and round right before I sag the Sherlock shape. Cool? Cool. Man, some skilled finger spin on that. Thank you. Yes, I've been doing this a long time. My fingies hurt, but they're skilled, that's for sure. Thank you. Alright, cut off this handle. And I want to pick up everything I don't want on the end product. Oh, my hips are sore. And then I'm just going to make this nice and round. Heat up something that I'm not working on to get molten. It's just called a flash, and I'm just adding more heat to it so it doesn't cool down too much. So I can keep working on it. Cool. So I'm gonna let that cool just a little bit, and I'm gonna reattach a handle, but like a really light attachment. That way I can tap it off right after I sag the Sherlock. I like how you explain what you're doing and why you're... Thank you. I feel like a lot of glass blowers, especially lamp working, they don't really talk when they're going live. And don't you want to know what they're doing? I do. So I'll always explain what I'm doing. I think people get nervous and then don't want to talk is the main thing. Alright, so now I'm going to put that handle on, heat up this middle section, and sag it into a Sherlock. So I don't want to get it too hot, because then it'll sag and it'll just be closed. But I got to get it hot enough where I get that pretty shape. So light attachment, melt down the middle. I want to make sure that frit is melted in too. Alright, the frit is good. I'm going to pull it out a little bit, heat it up, and then sag it. 3, 2, 1. There you go. That's it. And then I just gotta stay still and wait till it cools down. watching it cool down, I like to look down the mouthpiece into that bowl part, so I know it's lined up. Got like some music here. And then once it's done cooling enough, I can just tap that handle I just put on, and it should pop right off. I just got a text. Alright, are we cool enough? Pretty much, I think so. That looks nice. I never know what the colors are really gonna do in a Sherlock shape because there's so much bending and stretching, but winning. Oh, it's weird with the Didinium clip. At the end, I'll have to show you again without that clip on there. Put a little filter on the camera so you can see in the inside the flame better when I'm working. Thank you, U.S. Marine retired. Oh, thank you for your service. My grandpa served and my aunt served. Nice circus move. Thank you. That's funny. So there's a little bump from where that handle was on there. I'm going to pick that off. And then I'm going to pop a hole for the bowl and not have my glasses fall off my face. What a tiny head. Just a teeny head. I had to buy a bike helmet the other day. I had to buy a youth one. It's funny, but it's not. I don't know why my head's so tiny. Alright, so just getting that center really hot. I'm going to give it a little puff. And now there's a little bump where I know to pop the hole. Now that I've got that hole, I'm going to circle around it, switching sides, because it's going to become a liquid when it gets really hot. So I'm going to circle this way, switching hands, and then I'll push it with a graphite rod. And you should not work this close to your torch. You should be like up here. I don't know why I do that. You shouldn't do that. It'll ruin the head of your torch quick. So right before I go to push it, I'm going to give it a puff, and that'll kind of solidify the size of that bowl hole. Here's my push. I wipe it off on my shirt in case there's frit on it. And that bowl hole is ginormous, so I'm going to have to shrink that down. That's huge. That happens, that's okay. I'll blast it in the flame. It'll shrink down. And I can show you how I do that because I don't do that a lot. Whoosh, it's too big. So you just, don't plug up. Just let the flame hit that hole and it'll start shrinking up. Make sure you switch sides though so it doesn't all flow one way or the other. And it's already starting to get smaller. You gotta watch it though because all of a sudden it'll like close on you. It goes really fast. Alright, that's more of a normal sized bowl hole. What do you think? Way fucking better. So now I kind of look up, Now I do look up at the light and see if there's any kind of weird cracks or anything in that bowl that I need to blast out with the flame right now, but it looks good, so we're going to move on to the choke. And it's kind of the same thing as the bowl hole. I like to blast the spot and puff it out before I pop the hole. I puff it out more for the choke though. And you want to clog the bowl hole when you're puffing this out. It makes it easier, obviously. Clog that hole. Wow, that's thick as fuck. That's good though. I'm gonna puff it one more time. It's really thick. Now I can pop it open in a fluffy flame. Good. Excuse me. Got the hungry hiccups. Flatten it. Round her out. Yeah, that looks really fucking, that's a good choke. Good job, Jill. Alright, now I'm going to add some slime dots. There'll be slime dots up at the bowl part here, a slime kickstand down here, and then later when I heat it up again, I'll put slime dots on the mouthpiece. But check out that choke, turned out really nice. I should do this for a living. I'm kidding. Alright, slime green, one of my favorite colors. Make those the dots on the side. Since I used a forest green on the inside, I figure I'll do a slime green on the outside. I think that'll be really cool looking. And this person has no idea that I'm making a video for them. They just happened to order a custom pipe for the Memorial Day deal, and I didn't know what I was going to do live on YouTube today, so here we are. You never know if you order a pipe from me, if I might just make it live. So I just got a glob hot on the end once it was the right size. I stuck it on and I heated it up the wall of the pipe as well, so they join together right when I touch them. I don't want to deform the side of the pipe though, so don't get it too wicked hot. Oh, whiskey twisty. Once it's on there, I go around the edges and make sure it's even and melted in. I'm kind of getting bigger as I go. I think that's a fun design. So I want to angle this rod down so it's gathering up on itself and creating a bigger and bigger ball to stick on the pipe. Use gravity to your advantage with glass. Oh, don't pop. I need to clean my torch. It's been like squeaking and popping today. When I hear that squeaky noise, I know it's going to pop after, so I need to adjust quickly. I don't know if you heard that. Alright, and I'm going to make sure, use gravity to make that even. That's really good. So, like I said, I need to heat it up again. I'm going to take this clip off. So this is all it was. So you can see in the flame. I believe the company's called Diddy Clips. It's a pretty cool design, or pretty cool idea. I love that they have those. So here you can see the colors better without that clip. Let me know if you liked the clip in the live though, being able to see in my flame. And do you want to be like more in front of the flame? Let me know thoughts on that. We're all learning together here. So there's like divification, fuzzy blurriness, haziness in here. I can blast all that out when I work on it later. But for now, this black box, stick it in here, let it heat back up for maybe 5-ish minutes before I work on it again, and then I'll do the kickstand and more dots on the mouthpiece. But any quick questions? There's only a couple people here right now, but shoot me a question before I leave. Ready, go. I drink a gallon of water every day, if you're wondering. Between the running and the glass, and there's a lot of electrolytes. No questions? Last call. I do appreciate everybody watching. I love it. It's like all positive, knock on wood. I'm getting all positive feedback. So it's mind-blowing. I'm already over 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate all the love. I'll see you guys soon. I will do the reveal of the pipe this week for sure.